Thanks for checking out, and check it out. Now, I waited to report the story because there was a lot of false shit going on around, and I was seeing a lot of people report it incorrectly, and I'm like looking around like, what the fuck? Now, a lot of people are saying Bobby Shmurda got more time. That's fucking false, okay? Anybody who says that, they're lying, okay? Basically, Bobby Shmurda recently was back in court, and I'm going to explain it very simple for y'all, right? We already know he's serving about 7 years, and he's going to get credit for time served because he's been locked up since 2014, December 17th, okay? So he's going to get time served, and he actually got sentenced last year, so he's going to get credit for about a year and a half, right? We know he's going to be spending, or he was sentenced to 7 years. Pretty much he's going to have to spend at least about like 70% of that, which means he'll probably get out 2020. Now, news broke, and a lot of people kind of carried it to say, wait, he got more time, which means he's going to get added on to the 7 years, 1.3 to 4 years. Now, what's that for? Remember he had another case where supposedly like some chick that looked like motherfucking Pearl from SpongeBob smuggled him a shank that he could stab the ops up. Come on, man, you know what it is, right? Basically, he had a case for that, right? So a lot of people are saying he was going to get the time for this case added on to the conspiracy case, which he's already doing 7. That is 100% false, okay? Salute to Alex Spiro, which is a lawyer of Bobby Shmurda. Now, Bobby Shmurda did go to court, okay? He did get sentenced for the Shank case for 1.3 to 4 years, which basically means, like, I think it's about like 16 months to 4 years, right? However, it's going to be served concurrently, okay? I should not have to explain the difference. However, concurrently means while he's serving them 7 years, he's serving time as well for this charge as well, okay? So basically, after he serves the first 3 years, this charge is done. And then he has to serve like maybe a year more or 2 more years for his original charge and he'll be out. So basically, it has nothing to do with his release date. He'll still get out probably around 2020 or maybe 2021, okay? And I'm talking about the year 2020 or 2021, okay? Okay. Now, that's out of the way. The next thing we got to address, right? Because Bobby Shmurda was actually moved to a different jail. Apparently, obviously, Bobby Shmurda being a hot nigga, and of course, him supposedly being in a gang, it's going to get a lot of problems. Supposedly, niggas is trying to stab my nigga Bobby Shmurda up, okay? Now, apparently, he's been moved from one correctional facility to another, and he's actually now residing in the Clinton Correctional Facility in some place I can't pronounce, but it's in upstate New York, okay? However, here's the thing about that, right? Basically, he's going to be under protective custody, right? Which means he's probably separated from a lot of people who he was sentenced with. So his gang, they probably not around him, all right? He's now going to be in protective custody. You got to understand that even if the New York penal system don't give a fuck about you, for somebody like Bobby Shmurda, who definitely went through a high-profile case, if he gets stabbed up, it shows definitely how motherfucking just incompetent the prison system is, or the safety of prisoners are, okay? At least within the penal system. So he's actually been moved. He's in protective custody. Listen, it's not going to be easy for him, and I hope he holds his head. I know his mom's is definitely stressed out. She's trying to get back to her normal way of life. However, the good thing for him, he ain't get life. He'll definitely come back out. He'll come back out before he's 30. That's a good thing for him, right? Will his rap career still be popping? I don't know. Right? Because when he come out and they tell him when he walk up to the label, right? Even if Epic Records even fucks with him, they might just ban him from the building. But he might go back up to the record label and it might be like, yo, all right, Bobby, we could put out your next record, but this is what you got to do. Okay, number 1, you got to definitely wear skin-tight jeans. Number 2, you got to motherfucking get dreads. Number 3, you definitely have to have a color that's in the rainbow. Okay, that's going to be your new hairstyle, all right? You got to pick purple, pink, orange, or some weird shit, okay? And then you must, and I mean you must get a motherfucking purse or a Birkin bag, okay? I know you were speaking English, but lose that. You got to start to mumble, all right? So basically, I'm hoping he could continue his rap career when he comes out, but that might not even be possible, or niggas might just be like, oh, Bobby, and that's about it. He gets a good maybe 3 months of cool press because he came home, and then people forget. But he is not serving more time, right? And also, there was an attempt on his life, and he's switched to another jail, or prison actually, and he's in protective custody. Get in the comment box, you guys like them, subscribe to Akademiks. Just updating you GS9 fans out there. I fuck with Bobby Shmurda and, of course, Rowdy Rebel as well. I'm out.